Research over the past 20 years has shown that the participation rate in almost every British synagogue is at 15%. Our work is to look at if we can change that by really deepening relationships in communities, increasing an easy trajectory of people into membership, and hopefully getting to a place where we really can put people before programming. On the steering group was not only the leader of major Black Pentecostal church movements, but also people right from the heart of the community, as well as the leadership of one of the biggest synagogues in the country, as well as the chair of the college.
I think it's great to see the MRJ supporting its member communities with something like this leadership initiative. What the initiative gives us is the opportunity not only for establishment characters like myself to open eyes and learn more, but it's an enormously valuable opportunity for us to bring on some of our younger members to develop them. That's the critical thing that we need. So, no leaders, no community. We want to be a community in 10, 20, 30 years' time.
Reform Judaism built its programme having met many of its communities exactly off the back of what people were saying in their conversations about what they wanted. This wasn't a programme that was made up just in the Sternberg Centre. It was a programme that came right from the heart of where communities were at. This is a project that looks to embed an organiser 2 days a month into communities that are interested to help them work on a project that matters to them. Something around either widening participation in the community, building a team of leaders, engaging certain members, building a trajectory of people to get more involved, or rethinking community structures so they can be more relational and less about the programme.
The Empowering Jewish Practice Initiative is a process so that people can participate in their Judaism, so that they have the skills and the knowledge to do this at home, to know the blessings that can affect their emotions and punctuate their lives. The Empowering Jewish Practice Initiative is important because we believe in a Reform Judaism that values education, that values empowerment, that feels that community is crucial and community most thrives when individuals can participate, bringing their full emotional lives to our ancient tradition.
Participating in the launch of Empowering Jewish Practice at Chagigah gave me the opportunity to reconnect with my spiritual side, and also to look more deeply at the different central tefillot in our liturgy. It was a really wonderful experience and time out for that. It's really important that we see Judaism not just 3 times a year, but actually it's something that fills us and can fill us every day of our lives. And I think what Reform Judaism is doing is a wonderful initiative. And I look forward to developing this more in my own community.
As this initiative develops, we'll continue to do the learning and the doing, the practice, so that whether we're sitting in the synagogue or leading the service or blowing the shofar or sitting with our children at home doing the Shema, we will all feel that this Judaism is ours.
Synagogues can't be places where people simply come and pray. As a community, we owe it to each other to be there to look out for one another and to look after each other. Caring communities, combating loneliness and isolation, came about by really speaking to each other, by listening to big communities, small communities, rich and poor. Doesn't matter if those communities are in the heart of a much larger Jewish population or out on their own. They were all issues that we shared, and all issues that felt so large, they felt almost insurmountable on our own. Therefore, being able to look at initiatives where we gain strength from one another, to be able to know that we're all tackling the same issues at the same time, where we can be inspired by practice that's already going on and be able to gain insights from each other to be able to improve in all of our synagogues.
As a professional working in the community in the area of welfare, I come across many people who feel isolated and lonely. Working in partnership with the Reform movement, our community can strengthen the possibilities of enabling people to find a quality of life and come into our synagogues, to come to events, to come and share experiences and good times with other people.
Our impact as communities working together is so much greater than we can have on our own. The MRJ can help us by enabling buses that we share within local communities to be able to get people out of their houses and physically into the heart of their communities.